Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio. So today, I want to chat a little bit more about one of the Pokemon products that has generated the most discussion of anything that I have made in quite a long time. It is that gold Pikachu box from over in Japan. And what I'm going to be doing today is showing you some pictures that really show off the products and the quality of them, but also addressing some questions because there is an awful lot of misinformation being shared around about this box, and I feel like I can come and address some of that today. So first of all then, over the weekend there was a national championships that happened over in Japan, the first one for a couple of years because of the whole damn Panic thing. And one of the things they did during that live stream was they showed off that 25th anniversary golden box, and it looks good. Now I've shown you this box before. I have shown you this on this channel. I showed you this image, which is the official promo image that they've shown, and this shows you the stuff. But it really does not do justice. When you see a static image like that, it really doesn't show you what you need to see about the product. What we really need to see is it being showed off in person, and great news, that is exactly what they've gone and done. So you can see the front of the box here. You can see that it's got the big smiley Pikachu on it. You can see that you've got that, I want to say gold, but I could be wrong. Just kind of, it's indented and then it's kind of outlined in gold. On the gold, I think it looks pretty gosh darn cool. Inside, we've got it all nicely wrapped in plastic, and you can see a lot of the products in there. Like, for instance, this big long box. Now, this big long box is basically a storage box that you can use to just store a whole bunch of cards and stuff in. It's not something you really need per se, but it is very cool. One thing I do want to point out, it does have the Fairy Energy symbol on it, which I find kind of cool. Fairy has been officially discontinued in the Pokemon trading card game, and yet we still get the image of that logo on products like this, which I find very cool. One of the most striking things to me, however, is the playmat. Now, we didn't get a good look at the playmat on that static image I showed you a moment ago. Here we really do. And essentially, you've got, again, that shiny gold outline of everything. Your discard pile, your prizes, the Pikachu, everything. But also, it seems like a fairly thin rubbery mat, which incidentally are my favourite ones to go for. We see over here a lot, there are quite thicker mats, and they tend to have kind of stitching all around the sides, which starts to fray after a little while. I could be wrong about this, but I think this is kind of the kind of mat that's going to last. I really like this mat. It looks extremely cool. So yeah, colour me a fan of this one. We've then got nice images of both the Pokeball and Pikachu Gold promo. Just a quick side note about this. Remember, and I've mentioned this in the video, but it does need to be mentioned now, it has been confirmed, as we probably should have suspected, that there is a just standard Pikachu V, which is coming in the main set in Japan, the 25th anniversary set, and these are the same card, different artwork. For us, we have had it confirmed that we will have that Pikachu V Max Giant Box thing. And in that Pikachu V Max Giant Box thing, we are getting this Pikachu along with the Pikachu Wants a Hug V Max. That is confirmed. We have product images and everything. So don't expect this Pikachu to be in our celebration set. Expect it to be there just as a promo, but they are the same cards, same attacks, and I made a video about this the other day. Do remember that that Pikachu is a genuinely good card. It is the best Pikachu V we've seen so far. You can then see the burn and poison counters, and you can see the 25th anniversary coin, which I'm fairly sure is a metal coin, so be very, very careful when you flip it. It will dent your cards. Or just don't flip it, right? You've all got a billion of those plastic coins floating around from every product ever made. Just use one of those instead. And then we've got the lovely deck box, and we've got the metal damage markers that are, again, similarly high quality. It looks like that deck box is either leather or faux leather, and it's all properly stitched, and it just looks, this stuff looks high quality. Now, we'll get to the price in a second. It should. But this is very, very cool. I think we should all be fans of this. I certainly am. And honestly, From everything that I've heard around the internet, pretty much all of you are fans and want this as well. Which I suppose goes to my next question of how much is it worth? How do you actually get it? And how is it actually being distributed? Do you have any chance of getting it? The answer might be no. Although actually, before we get to there, we do need to mention there is actually a 60-card constructed deck in this product. That is the one thing we currently know absolutely nothing about. I wouldn't really want to comment on what's in it and what's not. Obviously, when the contents of that deck are revealed, I will do a video about it. That's kind of my thing. But as it stands at the moment, we just don't know. So how much is it actually costing? What are people saying that's wrong? And how do you actually go about getting it? Well, we do know that it is going to retail for 17,600 yen, which incidentally for a Japanese product is extremely expensive. That is very, very expensive indeed. That comes in at 117 British pounds or 160 US dollars. And that is retail. That is your manufacturer's standard retail price. That is how much you are going to pay if you're actually able to buy it over in Japan. This is going to be selling for, conservatively $500 plus online. And honestly, the resale on this is probably going to be at least 500, because if you look at how people treated things like EV Heroes, they generally tended to start at about treble RRP. And treble RRP here would take you to $500. Why people are buying this just to resell to the same people that tried to buy it before at 3 times the price, I hate it. It makes me genuinely sad. Because the thing is, the people that are going to have to end up buying this at 3 times retail are the people that are going to try and buy it at retail, fail, and then go and pay treble the amount of money because they really want it. And there are just a bunch of people who are out there literally just grinching your fun. They are making you pay treble just so they can pocket the difference. There are better ways to earn money, ladies and gentlemen. I hate it so much. Scalping is mean. Don't do it. All you're doing is literally making money off of ruining other people's enjoyment of the hobby. That ain't cool. Although I don't think many of you people watching are scalpers. But if you are, maybe stop. Just putting that out there. So, I have been told by a whole bunch of people this is being sold by a lottery on the Pokemon Center online, and that is not true. Now, here's what's weird. It's probably true. However, we have not been told that yet. It might be sold by lottery, but similarly, the lovely Poker Guardian has suggested, and this is a very sensible suggestion, maybe it's going to be made to order. So everybody is allowed to buy one, but it's only going to be made to order, which will essentially help to push out the scalpers. If, however, it is sold by lottery, that is going to make it very hard to get. Once again, I have seen a lot of people saying it is being sold by lottery. That is unconfirmed. Anyone saying that at the moment is making an assumption. Now, here's where it gets weird. Because we all assumed that EV Heroes would be sold by a lottery. That was a widely shared assumption, and a lot of people were sharing it around as a fact. And then it turned out that that in fact was not true, and it wasn't sold by a lottery. Which would give us reason to think maybe this isn't being sold by lottery. However, when it wasn't sold by lottery, it sold out super quickly. I've heard estimates that about 80% of the people that picked it up were scalpers. And Pokemon, and this is something they don't do very often, they actually tweeted out from the official Pokemon account, from today morning, Pokemon Center Online is in a state where it's difficult to shop due to the high server load due to access concentration. We apologize for any inconvenience caused to our customers. This was the morning EV Heroes went on sale. We have closed the acceptance of some Pokemon card game related products and started reservations from May the 7th because a planned number has been reached. We will sell the next arrival by lottery again at a later date. Details will be announced on the Pokemon Center Online again. I.e., okay, it sold out really quickly. Sorry about this. The next lot will be sold by lottery. So EV Heroes we assumed would be sold by lottery. It wasn't. But then they went and apologized and said next time it will be. So you would imagine they wouldn't do that again. They wouldn't release another product like this and not do it by lottery, would they? it is very likely it is unconfirmed. Now, here's the problem. If it is sold by lottery, it is going to be sold through the Pokémon Center Online, which only ships within Japan. They do not ship to addresses outside of Japan. So, I think it's time to go and make some Japanese friends. I think that's probably fair. I am going to do a video in the not too distant future about exactly how the best way to order from Japan is, but suffice it to say there isn't one just super quick and easy way to just order from Japan if they are selling only within Japan. I apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. That is the way it is, to be honest with you. And I would love it if it wasn't. I would love it if Japan Pokemon Center just shipped around the world. That is unfortunately not the way they go. I apologize for this. So to recap, it looks so cool. It is super expensive. It is likely but not confirmed to be sold by lottery. It has been confirmed that it will be sold on the Pokemon Center Online. It has not been confirmed that it will be sold by lottery, although it is very likely. And that does not ship outside of Japan, so go make some Japanese friends, ladies and gentlemen, and then cross your fingers that they win the lottery. For now, I want to know what you think about this product, and I want to know how cool you think it is, so let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCG Radio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can do exactly that. But by far, the most important thing is always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.